events of your life, man. It's this girl. She kind of, I don't know the correct word, but she kind of slow. So she on her neighbor's like ring camera.
Oh, I saw that.
I want to take some chocolate pudding. And she all up in there, mom. That shit was so funny, man. That shit was funny as fuck, man. But anywho, got a guest. You want to introduce the guest?
Go introduce the guest tonight.
Okay, I introduce. Man, our guest is plugged in like a light. When it comes to music, events, promotion, nobody does it better.
In his words, check my credentials.
He is vicious sometimes.
And something is
Something is vicious. He looks like me before I grew my beard.
It's SB the God.
SB the God. What's up, SB?
Man.
I'm here, man.
Good job. Yeah. You right here.
You right here, my guy.
I'm here, man. I'm here, man.
How you doing today, brother, man?
Finally made it, man.
Yeah, we've been trying to get you on here for a minute, man.
Finally made it.
I'm here. I don't be getting a lot of interviews, so I'm fucking with
You don't get or you don't give?
I don't give.
You selfish motherfucker.
No, you know, you got, I mean.
But I don't give a fuck. I'm glad you made it to
for
our
the
show.
culture, I ain't fucking with it.
Man, we're glad you made it to our show.
I appreciate y'all for inviting me, man.
Man, no doubt, man.
I like what y'all got going on, man. Consistency is key.
Appreciate
y'all
it,
been
bro.
at it.
Appreciate
Y'all
it.
get nominated.
Yeah, man.
Y'all seeing the fruit start to grow.
Right,
Yeah.
right. The fruits I labels, man,
Yeah.
for real, for real.
Solid.
And they're delicious,
You
by the
gotta
way.
see it first. You gotta vision it first. And y'all put it together, man.
Yeah, man. It's so exciting.
It's a team effort. I can't
Yeah.
even lie. It's a real
Oh yeah,
team.
yeah.
We got background that stay
Shout
working.
out to the team, man. Like everybody involved.
No big eyes or little U's, you know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying?
to our sister podcast.
Their podcast.
Yes, you know, we've been consistent and we've been at it. And everybody fucking with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So let's talk about
We
something.
got merch coming.
Yeah, we do. I already text my guy. But anywho, so man, talk to me, man. Last time I really seen you, I ain't gonna cap, bro. Last time I seen you was 2014, bro, in Atlanta, at an event, Quantity Cash. You remember that shit?
Yeah, it's been a lot of shit. I remember my favorite time seeing you was when you started your clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the Speakeasy.
Speakeasy.
And D, my man D.
Come on. Yeah. You got in the audience too.
That one too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
see, that's the thing a lot of people don't understand is y'all come from different shit too. Y'all ain't just podcasts.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
You know, y'all got a feel for the culture for real from different aspects. And my favorite time in particular was when I hosted DJ Scream birthday bash.
Yes, sir. I remember.
I
Big
let
salute
y'all-
that shit.
I added y'all to the flyer. I got y'all clothing line on the front and center. Y'all got the meat screen. This was 4 big facts.
Right.
This was
Yeah.
before all the shit he doing right now.
And he rocking shit. You can go on his IG. He still be rocking our shirts that we gave him because SV gave us a plug. He threw us the alley-oop, man. We came down. What was that? Dalton, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We came all the way down to Dalton, man. He let us, you know what I'm saying, do our thing for that, brother. Forever grateful for that, for the opportunity.
I mean, it's just all about connecting the dots. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no fun if you experiencing this shit on your own.
Facts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
all about what you pull back into your city. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, y'all staples of y'all communities. So, and I feel like it was a good look.
Man, yeah, definitely. Good look, man. We appreciate that shit.
Shit, well, we been rocking a little minute, man. God damn.
Yo,
flew.
see, y'all need y'all interviews.
Time done flew, bro.
We need somebody to interview us.
Yeah, because it's just like, you know, I will talk about me in a minute.
Okay.
Me,
But-
you and Turk.
Well,
We on fire.
yeah. I mean, see, that was a new era in Chattanooga music. I don't think I've even ever seen that before, where the whole city just come together.
Hey, when we was in Nashville that night, oh my God.
The way we grew up, well, me in particular, I was a fan of Chattanooga music. Like, I was a fan of music, period.
Right.
And, you know, but it was a division. It was almost like if you on this label, you ain't fucking with this label. It was almost like everybody
Yeah.
was on labels. Like you never been to a concert where it's all these these labels that you a fan of, Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Nah, niggas wasn't even doing songs, then some other songs.
right, niggas wasn't doing that, and that's something, you know, I wanted to change. You know, I feel like all of us had something to bring to the culture to create a forefront for people who pass through. Because people don't know about Chattanooga. I'm a real Chattanooga head. Like, I understand the importance of our location.
Hey, my nigga would have created a whole platform though.
Every artist out the South has used Chattanooga
To come up.
But we ain't never benefited.
No, we haven't.
We ain't never got to open up unless it was $1,500.
Cause niggas come with being swings.
We never got no dough money. We never got an opportunity to invest.
Nigga,
We never had platforms to become more
Niggas
than just
is
a rapper.
groupie swing. Niggas is groupie swing.
A client.
Like
We never had a platform to boss up.
niggas doing the go up. I always said niggas will take their money and just give it to a nigga and say, get on my song, right?
Well, yeah.
But
I
I'm
mean,
saying,
they don't
the
do features,
nigga-
don't do shit.
But the nigga don't even promote the song himself. Like the nigga who owns somebody.
Right.
So basically you just a swing.
Yeah,
Whatever
we
the song
come
will
through.
do is gonna do what you do. So if you ain't
Yeah.
got no budget to push the song.
You just got a song with a
But that's
dope
the key, though.
If you the niggas hustling back,
If you finna spend
I got a little Bow Wow on a song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm finna be on. But if little Bow Wow don't share it, don't tweet it.
It's not showing the
Feel.
But
It
yeah,
don't
like,
matter.
like it was a different time in the city. You know what I'm saying? We got to experience a lot as opposed to seeing how campaigns move and how, you know, the funk, how it's, you know, the organization of it. We didn't know too much about the business because it was never handed
We've been
down.
learning as we go.
It was never handed down, and that's something I wanted to stop because as a city, like, you know, we had to pour into the next generation to get the flowers you deserve. You got
Right.
you know, pour into
So
the
they
next
got
generation.
the disconnect. They got the disconnect. They don't
Well,
understand.
Yeah, and you know, and that's just how it was. And
We paid homage.
well, yeah, as a result, I wanted to change it. We would go to a lot of rock the mics. I remember in particular,
Shout out to
YJ.
J Fever, bro.
JP, I'm gonna get to JP.
No, but I'm
He a
just
whole
saying,
conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta pull up on us, bro.
I hit him up.
If you're watching it,
Hit him up
yeah.
right now. Tell nigga he might not be busy.
Let me see if I can call James. Hold on. But yeah, Rajay had the Deep Blue on Burner Road.
Man, I love it.
And he had Thursdays open mics.
Right.
And one of the people in your audience right here, Courtney, he was a member of a group called LMB, Long Money Boys. And them along with many others, like all us used to just roam together, me, you, everybody used to just roam together trying to fill our way around to try to, you know, come up with a plan. And it was like, you know, I linked up with a lot of different people doing these rock the mics. We had the host on Thursday nights. And I remember meeting Jay Fever there. He gave me his business card. He was one of the first niggas really approached the nigga on some business. Like, my name, he had Johnny Harrington on that motherfucker. They had Jay Fever, and Johnny Harrington or whatever. And we went to the Rock the Mics, and it was just like how you would meet niggas who doing the same shit as you. Because other than that, you would have to go to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And then we a scene developed in Hickson at the Fireside.
Right. That's when I came back like on the scene.
But see, that's what I'm saying about you, cause your legacy go back further.
Right.
How come nobody don't mention him?
But see, because before I was doing shows and shit like them open mics and shit, I had a stable. Shout out to Kenny Wayne, Top of the Line Records.
Right.
That was one of the first labels who really accepted what I had to offer, because a lot of people looked at what we were doing as competition.
Right.
Because that's what we was doing at these open mics. But it was friendly competition. All of us fucked with each other. You could tell the cool kids from the, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the classroom. It was like school. You know what I'm saying?
Up, right. That's a nigga like me sitting in the corner. Let me
Right. You know, and you know, as a result, it was just like I just started looking around, bro, and I was like, it's a bigger picture than all of us, you know, coming together on a Thursday or a Sunday, you know, to compare notes. Let's take this shit to the rest of the world.
Right.
Let's show these people what we got to offer as well as inviting them here because now we got a stable where I feel like we can greet them.
Right.
Show them the same respect that they see that they showing now.
A nigga got a whole show. A nigga got a whole circus.
And they not taking advantage of us. When they come, they doing features. They headline and we opening up. We on the flyer with them. We getting money with them.
Right.
And it was just a different vibe, a different feel. You know what I'm saying? To where I felt like, okay, we was set in the right course.
But when a nigga start taking the show on the road, like honestly, that was the difference.
Well, it was primarily, it was really because we had to in a sense too.
Of course.
Because what people experiencing now is a result of people like us kicking down the doors for you to be able to do it. You couldn't go downtown.
Right.
If you was, it was at the Fire Nights when Fever get it up. It was people that are sneaking there
Right.
and let us come and do our thing, but
Right.
you couldn't rent or open up for
Right.
Hell no. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I remember Bird had a spot. Anthony
Cold
Bird.
Train.
Shout out to Anthony Bird.
Cold
I fuck with
Train.
him now, but
No, not Cold Train. What was that shit?
And
The Midtown.
he done had a couple.
Yeah,
But
Midtown and Cold Train.
that wasn't always the case. I had to grow into saluting bro, because he come from an era where he was signing with Usher and all of them and shit, and
Right.
I looked at him like, you know what I'm saying, I need to holler at you.
Right.
But when, approaching the establishment, it wasn't no love. Like, you weren't getting spent. You couldn't wear your merch on your shirt because I see they hadn't seen campaigns.
Yeah.
For real.
The big move.
Since everybody got locked the fuck up and shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Niggas taking it upon themselves.
yeah, because you got to remember, all the labels went to jail.
But like
Every last one of them.
You're right.
You had a couple niggas who dodged the bullet, but for the most part, all
The
it was
heads
cut
of
off.
the heads of them was gone. You're right.
It was like a desert. You know what I'm saying? So it was
Right.
just like we had to get this shit started back up and respect.
But a nigga was showing up with movements. That's what was different.
Well,
like,
yeah.
like I'm saying, like 'cause I remember this is one of the funniest moments. Cause like I said, bro, guys, like after, like I said, I got back in this shit. I went through what I went through. You feel me? And my cousin got me to come to Fireside. How the shit started, nigga, like he got pissed. Man, nigga, tell me about some. Bro, I heard you paid South Park $800 to perform. I'm like, he said, I told nigga, nah, that's my motherfucking cousin. I'm like, bro, why would you telling me?
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
I would have told him, yeah. I said, nigga, they gotta know I'm your cousin, bro. You feel me? But it was like that's when something clicked in my head. Like, nigga, you still supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
Cause I'm just really getting out the house. Honestly. I ain't gonna be lying on some bop shit, really. Like, I'm single dad now. I don't get out. I ain't dealing with nobody.
Yeah.
But I know if I go put on a goddamn show, somebody gonna be turned on. I'm just being for real, cause I'm, you know what I'm saying, you don't love me, you just love my dog style. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm setting the shit up. I know what I'm doing. But then this thing, you know, my uncle's now showing up to the shows. I got an entourage, I got a background dancers and shit. You know, I'm like, damn, let's do something. So I can brush shit on the radio. Turk got his shit going on. You feel me? I just done a song with Project Pat and shit.
Yeah.
So me and Turk already chopping up. Turk bring him up. I have studio at the crib. We all linked up. Nigga, we been rocking ever since, bro.
And see, I didn't know how far back your shit actually went because I was a fan of Down South of Philly. I was a fan of all of these movements. And once I found out, you go all the way back to Volume 1.
Right.
It was a different type of respect. You know what I'm saying? That was there because it was like, I was one of them people who were behind the scenes. Like, I stayed next door to Faux Bad. I was in the midst of a lot of the culture that was transpiring in the city at the time. Every neighborhood I done stayed in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From being in group homes to being locked up to being in foster care to experience different aspects of life, you meet different people. You see what I'm saying? From different walks of life, and you find out who care about the people you care about and who don't.
No doubt.
Once you start climbing the ladder corporately per se, you know, and trying
Yeah.
to do business in the city, you know what I'm saying, and once they discover who you represent, you know, there's a lot come with that.
You always been a solid nigga with me.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you know, I met you at one of your lower points. I ain't gonna say necessarily lower, but one of your lower points.
Yeah.
And hell, this been goddamn 16 years at least.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The shit, every time we see each other, it's love. It could not have been, but you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's ups and downs in this shit. You just gotta know how to go with you gotta know how to ride the wave.
Come with it.
And stay focused, you know, and you know, shit'll come with it. You know, it's all about the dream, really. You know.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I was a fan of different, you know, everybody really. But
You ever heard any of my shit? You know, I done rapped a couple times.
I have.
Oh,
You heard the better with the beans.
Yeah, you know I beat Benz.
I seen that.
You know I beat Benz in a rap battle.
Shout
That's
out to
Mr.
Benz.
Swirl in the
I
Saturday.
have nothing to do with this conversation.
Shout out Benz, but he don't want no rematch. Bro.
Swear is literally undefeated battle.
I'm undefeated battle rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm telling you a crazy story though.
Mr.
This
Swirl in the Saturday.
This was about me how I knew my nigga was all in, and cause like we don't, bro. Listen, you know me. I don't fuck with a lot of people.
Yeah.
If he get close to me, he's solid.
Yeah.
Like we hit the road, and I go out of town with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I got a show in Huntsville, right? Green room, boom. Like this, like I had them just drop maybe new face of the side, Black Hugh Hefner or something. But like the mixtape jumping, like that Black Hugh Hefner, bro, bullshit you not. I made like $3,000 in a month off that shit, selling $10 a copy. Real shit.
Yeah.
I sold 300 CDs in 30 days. That was
Shit.
boom. So, but my little brother now, I see my little brother now, they pumping my shit down in Huntsville. So they know who the fuck I am, right? So I got a show. I put on brother. So I rocked the motherfucker, right? So I'm chilling. I got my mixtapes. I'm finna put my brother stop and say, "No, nigga, sit your ass down. It's your night tonight." Feel me? He said, "It's your night tonight. Sit down, sit back, nigga. Grab my mixtape, bro, and put them motherfuckers on each table in the club, bro." Like nigga played team. What's the shit called? Street team.
Yeah, street team,
Nigga went from being like who he is, as the God, to I'm a street team member right now, bro. Like some humble ass shit. Like I'm gonna help you.
SV.
I'm helping you. I'm gonna help you sell the show, nigga. We finna sell the circus. You see what I'm saying? We finna sell whoever. So I'm like, okay, whoever, and I got it because it made sense. But I'm like, damn, because I'm finna do it myself. But that's what I'm used to doing.
Yeah.
Bro, like, nah, nigga, you just killed the show, nigga. This nigga scared to talk to you. Sit down. You know what I'm saying? Cause the niggas walking on my little brother. Bro, man, you got your brother on the song, bro. That's your brother from Rich, that's your real brother. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you where that aspect came from. You gotta do what people don't want to do.
Right.
You gotta be willing to do what people don't want to do. Especially when you don't come from money. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like you gotta figure out how to apply yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just like shit, your nigga snapping.
But that's what I'm saying, like bro, like for real, like I said, we was already fucking with each other for real. You know what I'm saying? Just like on the game, like we on 2K together, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all heard it?
That's fireworks.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
You know,
gentrification.
it's what you lie every day, right?
That's gentrification. That's all.
Did you say gentrification?
Yeah, ginger.
Ginger.
Trust me, I mean to say it that way.
I know.
I thought it was something else.
Oh, you right up under there. Just point the door back and forth. Point the door back and forth. Boom. And we're back.
I never heard that go off.
Well, because it's a lighter right up under.
Oh.
But
Nah, but I'm gonna tell you
no, it's cool now.
that aspect, that instinct like that, it came from witnessing real movements. I got
Right.
a chance to network in places I had no business being.
Right.
People showed me favor, and I just handed down the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And
But I know,
was
you
trying
know,
to
I
show
know,
people
but
that
I
in
said
order
watch
to-
you move. Like,
in order to make it, you gotta have a real team around you. It gotta function
Right.
like a real team. Like it ain't just the manager though. When you go to McDonald's, you got the nigga in the drive-thru.
it's
They
up,
on the
but
front.
that was,
They on the-
but that's
you got
what
the
this
counter.
was like
You
when
got-
a GM come in and drop some fries, nigga. That was the moment. That was the moment. Was like,
Right.
he see the
right.
drive through. He's like, nah, nigga.
Right.
That like the shit because I'm like teamwork make the dream work. Like I stand on
Because
this shit.
you turn up, you party, and it's like the people around you do the same thing. And we hadn't yet made it to the point to where we knew the type of way we needed to move as a unit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So once I started seeing other people do it who was professional and, you know, had budgets and how they would be looked at, you know, versus you doing it yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I was like, again, I was willing to do shit other people wouldn't do. I would hang
And,
up
and,
my
that,
own
and the
posters.
nigga didn't have to ask.
Right, I was
That's what I'm saying.
I'm the
That
one
was
putting the
crazy.
posters up. I'm
You
the one
changed the
going to the
perspective. That's what you did for
right.
the
I'm
artist.
going to the event hall. I'm booking a show. I'm at the door.
Question for you, sir. I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Who do you feel are some key players in just Chattanooga music as a whole? Like past to present.
That's what I'm saying. When I started this interview, I started as a fan. So you can't ask me shit like that. Like I got too many people who I like for different reasons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people I like who they don't know the business.
I'm gonna tell you.
I like people who you probably don't even know nothing about.
Bro, I
because of
can
my
tell you.
position. You see what I'm saying? But it's
One
like,
nigga who don't get enough kudos to me, and I gotta give a nigga his props, bro. It's Big and Mo, bro.
oh no, he do get his kudos.
But I'm
You
saying,
mean from the young generation?
But I'm just saying. Period.
Oh no, I can't say
I'm saying that's us, bro.
It's different.
We feel like
I get what
that.
you're saying.
People may feel like that because he don't have the big house or the big cars.
But I'm saying,
But as far as a legend,
that's what I'm listening.
No, if you know, you
the
know.
nigga was the inspiration that you can't be on the radio. That was one.
Yeah.
Back
Nigga
then,
did the
like,
thing, the
being on
morning
the
show
radio was
song
something
and-
huge.
I would say that.
This the
Like
morning show.
now,
You know what
now
I'm
it's
saying?
like, okay, yeah, nigga can just see his shit. You nigga know how to do it.
You gotta think
the game
of
is
it. The
different.
only thing I can say about
This nigga
Mo,
infiltrated the fucking scene where he figured out a way that I'm finna get on the goddamn radio. They ain't gonna be able to stop
and
me.
if we was in a time where Chattanooga music had evolved to maybe where it is today, he would have had his marketing together for that. He would have had his promotion. People would have knew
But
that
he
was
learned
him.
as he goes.
Because I heard a voice. I hadn't
Yeah.
yet put a face to it till I got old.
When I first
Right.
seen
You
him,
see what I'm
right?
saying?
When I first seen Biggie Mo, I heard him on the radio, but then I seen him out. Nigga had on like a 3-piece suit and a fur to the
Oh,
floor.
most
Like a
smooth.
pimp.
Yeah.
Most smooth motherfucker.
Yeah.
Momo,
Shout out
that's
to
J
Big Mo,
Man. That's
man.
what they determined.
Big
J Man.
Mo, J Man,
J-Man.
goddamn.
I love that goddamn.
When Love Is
J-Man
Gone.
album. I love that J Man.
That's my favorite album.
That's my favorite
You know
one.
what I'm saying? That's
That's
a real
Where I need your million.
So who I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like
What you
staple
mean?
players. When I say staple players, people that help elevate. Let's just say people that help elevate Chattanooga music to what it is today. You know what I'm saying?
I think
You could like what was the label back then? Silverhawk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that's
see,
what I'm
shit
saying.
like
Like
that was
that.
before my time.
Silverhawk fam, TOL.
See that all of
Okay.
that, all of
I know
that.
that's
I was a kid,
Okay.
and I was a fan, and I just knew they was like action figures. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like
right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Like,
Like,
yeah,
me
no.
being big and light skinned.
Yeah.
I had a lot of I had a lot to live up to. The bar was already here.
Yeah, they set the bar kind
You
of.
see what I'm saying, nigga? You look like Vinny.
Yeah.
Like you gotta hear that till you accomplish some shit.
Like
when
Vinny.
you look like a nigga like that. It took me a while to be. Oh, that's SV or that's Vicious.
Both of y'all niggas.
Cause of
'Cause
how
you look like
much
Vinny
them
too.
guys had
You
accomplished.
right here.
You see what I'm saying?
And we got a documentary coming soon.
shit.
Before and after. Vinny before he went in.
Uh-huh.
And after he came out.
Vinny, I do not approve of this. If you see this,
Then they gonna narrate it.
if you see this, Vinny, I am no part of this. Swear to God, disclaimer, swear to God, anything to do.
Hey, as part
Cause they gonna call me tomorrow. If you see gonna call me.
as part of my elevation going up, though, I had to let him host parties. I
Don't
had
get
to
Rick
let him
Dave
come
in
and
it, too.
perform and just to get flowers. You feel what I'm saying? To niggas who
Rick
come
Dave
before
is like
me because that was part of what I stood for. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was Vinny Texas. I got nerves. I'm like, that nigga.
I done did tributes to Pine Woods.
Right.
I done
Yeah,
did.
rest in peace.
Anybody I felt like fucked with me, I gave me some type of inspiration. You know, I made sure when I had my run, you know what I'm saying, I gave him another lifespan or whatever I could throw rope, I could throw back or, you know what I'm saying.
Speaking of, let's show a tribute. Let's show this video, man. Let's get into a video from SB the God.
Oh, let me give you a little thing on this for you.
Come on,
so you
tell
heard
me.
This right here is with Maestro. He an R&B singer or whatever. This right here is with Maestro. The idea behind it basically was life itself, like the shit motherfuckers go through in music today. You know what I'm saying? You hear a lot of, it's all fun, it's all money, car, whole car, clothes. Like you don't get the real life.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And how fast you can go from sugar to shit.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying? Be down at the community kitchen or,
Right.
you at the welfare office or your team made that much money this week or, people don't talk about this
Real
type
life.
of shit. You know what I'm saying? And so what I did was I went down to the community kitchen and we fed the homeless. We fed like 300-400 people. And like people were just coming from everywhere.
Right.
Man, I had shout out to Michael Muhammad. Shout out
That's
to
my homie.
Yeah,
That's-
Mike.
that's
Big
the
homie. Mike, the big homie.
shout
Yeah,
out
get
to-
Mike on here.
Yeah.
I mean,
we
shout-
got Mike. You have to come on the show.
I need him up. I need him up.
You have to.
shout out to the 10,000 Fearless Building in Austin Park. Basically, they're Muslims.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not religious, but they lended a hand. They was on the people that was in the community who
That's
answered the
that's
call.
real though.
That's
You
real.
know what I'm saying? They brought all kind of food. Stuff I couldn't acquire because they got stockpiles of this stuff from
Right.
donations and through ventures like that is really how I learned the business. I didn't know about 501(c)(3)s.
Right.
We never was taught that.
Nah,
Right.
But once I seen through helping me, these people would get paid,
Right.
and I wouldn't because it would come out of our pocket. I had to
Right.
readjust the format to what I'm doing today.
That's how we deal with underdog.
Yeah, I learn as I go in a lot of
Let's get into the video. It's
Yeah,
God.
It's
It's
at
my
the
stroke.
community kitchen, man. Real life shit.
We all feel the effects of this cold weather, but for the homeless, it can be even more brutal.
Right behind me, the Chattanooga Community Kitchen. Some of the homeless come here for a hot meal and to get inside. How are you surviving right now?
I don't know. Just a strong spirit, I guess.
Kinda hard to make a better way when you're struggling from day to day. I thank the Lord for His amazing grace. Though I got a paper chase, it's all I know. It's all I know. It's all I know. Is these streets get that cream by any means?
All we know is get money. We ain't talk no Pacific rider. Some niggas get it off hustling. Ain't hard for you to figure out that they taking chances, they hungry. They stomach growling up for me, it's sound how you provide for your fam. People real judgments and now, but what's the point is that roof? And that food you put in their mouth could eat like some water ain't free. Since with the bill start slowing down, my ain't a pay that month. That pint surely comes here around, homie, where I'm from, it's a blessing. To afford the way you would smile.
Kinda hard to make a better way when you're struggling from day to day. I thank the Lord for His amazing grace. Though I got a paper chase, it's all I know. I know. It's all I know. It's all I know. Is these streets get that cream by
this mud when all you want is your freedom. But it's only free to be dumb, or it's only free if you're drunk, or athletic like Braun. Hey, where I'm from in these projects, it was only free with my gun. 8 homie doubles, no lunch, UC 12 first thought run. Protect the serving us drugs, black, brown, and white palms. We killing over brick crumbs, each one teach one. Please son, reach some, or we'll reach done. SV.
Kinda hard to make a better way when you're struggling from day to day. I think the Lord for His amazing grace and work out a paper chase. It's all I know. It's all I know. It's all I know. Is these streets get that cream by any means? All I know. It's all I know. It's all I know. Is these streets get that cream by any means?
New Mathematics, single dropping soul, live from the BatCave. Some Black Power beat. Shout out to the 49ers. My nigga, Big Mac, Larry Nance. It's Trey Cool.
I owe somebody some money. Cause I said it was gonna be the Cowboys and the Beatles.
Shout out to the 49ers.
Both the motherfuckers lost today. I owe somebody money. Hey, Mattress Mac, that nigga just lost $2 million.
Yeah.
No, that's what the fuck he get.
Bro, that was.
Nigga just
The
lost
fact that
$2
he been
million.
$2 million, I don't think it was shit to him.
No, it's money he probably made last year.
We need to get him on the podcast.
I wish we could. Yeah, damn chime in.
Get him. Mattress Mac, chime in.
Mattress Mac.
Somebody tag him.
Man, nigga lost $2 million, bro.
He lost $2
He
million.
could have gave me that. I'd have played as a front yard. I'd have put on everybody. I'd played every
He could have
position.
gave me that, I would never speak.
$2 million. I'm just
And cash, bro.
Yeah, $2
And
million
put two
cash.
cash on the account.
And recorded it.
That nigga drove there with the money in the car.
And recorded it. He social media now. But now he made that back because he went viral.
Yeah, he owed
Where's the spoon?
Yeah. Damn, $2 million. Man.
Just throw it away.
So
We
man,
live from the BatCave, y'all. We got SB the God in the house.
it's be the God, man. Y'all tune in, man.
What you got? You got anything coming up, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm back to the basics this year. Recentering my focus on the up and coming. I work with a lot of man, it's easy to do. Working on artists is my passion, though. I like to catch artists when they up and coming, when they trying to figure it out, and, you know, lead them in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? That's where I get the most from. You know what I'm saying? That's where my passion is. So I'm getting back to that. This Friday, we got the Wonderlinger downtown.
Friday the 20th, what's that?
27th.
27th.
We got the Wonderlinger downtown. Basically, I'm taking a lot of established people that around here who I feel like disrespected. Shout out to Choke Chaser, Block Hustlers. Shout out to you. Shout out to y'all platform.
Am I performing there on the 27th?
Yeah, man, come on now.
Come through. It's been a long time. But bitches be back still yelling neighborhood, still smoking no fat sack.
It's your boy Swerve.
But the bitch no Nick. You don't know before my name. You know before my
It's
name.
battle, right?
Shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I don't rap no more. I retired. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga took off on that
Yeah, we gotta get Fever on the show, man.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm trying to call him, man.
I texted that too, man. That nigga be in the win.
But yeah, FIFA gave us an opportunity to see what camaraderie looks like amongst independents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In our generation.
Yeah, Fever, man, he always
platform. You know what I'm saying?
He done showed up for me a couple times. Need to have hosted
Yeah, man, and
shit,
he
man.
evolved. He evolved into other shit. He still got a passion for it, but he
We been-
took
we
it
been
to the
rocking
next level
before
and
the
did
years,
other shit.
man.
You know what I'm saying? And same thing with me and my platform. Same thing with you and y'all platform. Everybody just involved in it and got their own separate stories to tell. You know, and it just so happened we met along the road.
Right.
You know
And
what
kept
I'm
it
saying?
solid. And kept
Yeah,
you know,
we-
still coming
on
together.
a few kept it solid.
You
Yeah.
know, and it's like, you know, it's a beautiful thing to see, you know, us do, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, and it's just a cool thing.
So has there been an artist that come to you, ask for your help that you just couldn't fuck with?
It's always,
that's the wrong
always artists, relationships evolve, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good and bad, you know what I'm saying? It's just all about, you know, having the knowledge to, you know, foresee it eventually, you know what I'm saying, due to the experience of dealing with artists when they up and coming.
So I don't like interviewing no niggas that interview before. Let me ask another question.
No, that's a good question.
But I'm gonna tell you what's crazy.
No, that,
Because listen.
that's a good
I ain't gonna lie
question.
to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was some shit I just ain't gonna put my hands on. Bro,
It's politically correct answer, man.
Bro,
He give me a
everybody
politically correct
chance.
No,
Bro done sent me some shit, and I just be like, huh? What?
No,
Like,
that's a good question though,
The nigga
because
grinding, the nigga grinding.
there's no telling how relationships go when you're dealing with people when they're first starting.
Yeah.
Right.
Some people wising up and y'all relationship improve. Y'all might have bumps in the road. You might have cut certain people out.
Right.
So it's just like every, you know, certain shit, it happens. Like it happens like that.
That's a great answer, man. That's a great interview. Let me ask you this. Hey, you ever just told a nigga shit was whack and he probably need to get a job?
No.
That's what I said.
It's
Bro, everybody
politically
changed.
Yeah, politically. But now
I have never said that though. I might have thought it. I thought it in my head.
Get what brother say.
But
Get what brother say.
I had to start listening to music and what's on the radio.
I'm saying,
Have you heard some of the shit that's popping?
Yeah, that's trash.
Trash.
Okay, so who are us to say you ain't gonna make it?
The nigga that say it's trash.
If you got a budget and you willing to sacrifice what you gotta do to push your shit,
And that's what. And
I
that's
feel like,
and he said it in
and you met me,
he said it in political terms.
I don't meet nobody like that.
But this true story.
I don't like
I
his
used to be
answer.
out, but
I
now
tell
I'm
bro.
secluded.
Hey, it might,
I don't
You
like his
made it to
answer.
me.
Hey, this is live from BatCave exclusive.
I don't like his answers.
Listen, wait, this is live from BatCave exclusive. And they goddamn, I want to tell bro, I'm like, bro, goddamn, man, they gonna go on. Woo. Like, nigga, you need to perform tonight. I'm like, bro, you know, like, yeah, but he said, goddamn it, this nigga over here, he said, nigga done paid, he done paid me, he done paid the DJ, he performed, he said, nigga goddamn invest in himself. I said, but no, I want to hear that shit.
And so these my personal partners. So I'm having to go over there niggas who I really fuck with.
He said,
Because of the business.
He said, I don't give a fuck about nobody standing there and listen to him.
See, now they understand.
He finna get his turn.
Now they understand though, cause they got their own businesses. They always done had their labels and
But
shit.
I could do nothing but finish. I could do
You know
nothing
what
but
I'm saying? It's like, bro, I love you.
I got a
love
question.
you to death.
I got a question for you. Spit that heat.
Hold on, wait a minute. This question is coming from Ken Arnold.
Hey,
This is not a new nigga. I can pull up pictures from this nigga from the fire side and
hey,
wave that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
salute the Ken. Okay, what's your question, man?
spit that heat.
Okay.
You got started. What
Spit
went
the
wrong?
Heat wasn't in my platform.
It wasn't. You was tapping into
Somebody
something
came
different.
to me and they had an idea and he got ill and he cut hair and he was just something he was trying to do. And that's what I do. I help people do shit. My brand actually, you know what I'm saying, was this right here. It was a brand before that that me and this guy Courtney Green had tried to Courtney Green. Wherever you may be in the world.
I just been saying that, bro. Wait,
Wherever you may be on the planet.
This was Mama Hill.
Courtney Green was one of the first guys that I met that was enlightened on the level I was on. You know what I'm saying? With geometry and different, elements and symbols, and he would put this shit in our flyers, and he was just somebody you could talk to on an intellectual level. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people that were around me were street dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I had a brand that me and him got started with. We battle rap. But it was early in the music scene, so it wasn't a lot of battle rappers around here. I think we picked up J Flow. It might have been his first battle. We picked up a lot of early battle rappers before they are who they are now.
Right.
We got a chance to work with them along their journey. You know what I'm saying? To get them a platform. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? To be able to work with a lot of different people.
You know I'm undefeated battle rapper. I don't know if you heard that earlier.
Yeah, but we got a chance to Load of Lux. Load of Lux kind of one of my battles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he gets to one of the top battle rappers. So shout out to Lux.
That some of the bitches would be on me. You cut me off like that.
But that was one of many platforms I've tried to establish. You know what I'm saying?
I really don't, bro. Like
that I may pick up on in the future.
I really don't like how.
Hey, my mic night.
Hold on. I got a serious. I really don't like.
You ate this candy?
No,
Somebody did.
I don't. But I really don't. Quit time and listen. I really don't like how I'm being treated by our guests tonight. I've asked questions to give us political right answers, and then he just
I'm not giving the right
me.
answers.
You
I'm
ignore.
just trying to not get you censored. You
ignore me.
Say, fuck that bitch ass nigga. He owed me some money. Fuck that bitch ass nigga. I let him invest in some shows. We lost some money at the door. He tried to say I stole some money when his baby mama was the one working the door. I can tell you a lot of shit.
You heard about that exclusive. Who is these bitch niggas?
These are people who you work with. And you grow and you learn.
A nigga I work with?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna say we fired them out.
This is how business goes, man. When you fucking with the people.
So listen, y'all. This is how business goes.
This is how business goes. You start a brand.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? You have an idea.
Yes.
The niggas run out with your idea. You got this
No, that's later on.
But they baby mama
That's if your idea
works.
works. That's if your idea works.
Christian
It has to work first.
and move out of check to Knoxville.
No,
He's never
listen.
heard from again.
No. Listen, no, not for real. You start a brand.
Start a brand.
You look amongst yourself. You say, okay, who talented? Who can I fuck with? Who worthy of the sacrifice?
For real.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like school. Like I said, go back to, you cool kids. You see who stand out. You see who talented. Y'all form a union. You feel what I'm saying? It's up to you to put your network to work from that point. Since all of us know the same people. It's just about the connections we can bring to the situation.
Right.
To give it legs. You see what I'm saying? It's about who you know. It's not about who you are. You know what I'm saying? And when you understand that, you understand how to move. Like, you may know a lot of majors that you can call. But if you're working amongst people, damn. That's it now.
Hey, mama, what a nodded off this motherfucker, man. Come on, nodded off. God damn. Why niggas go? Hey, shit.
Nah, but for real, though, fitting on a serious situation, man.
It is.
No, not you, brother. Not you.
Oh.
No. Fit now in general.
Yo.
My man is not on fit now.
No.
That's my man. That's my dude. They see you that nigga wake up. I might show my face. That nigga wake up.
Fuck that shit. I don't know how you brought up, nigga.
We had to get caught with that.
Hey, you on the lookout for my ass to
We had to
say
get him
I want to
something.
start this conversation.
Wait.
Hey, time out. Hey, what's the seconds on this so I can call this shit?
Doctor, somebody
First
died
of all,
today.
I'm not crying laughing because it's about 50 now.
53.
Okay.
I'm laughing at the behind the scenes shit.
Hold on, what you want that little ass piece of black and mild?
I mean, I'm ready to now, man. Leave me the fuck alone.
No, what you gonna do with that little ass piece of black and mild? Nigga, as soon as you light it, it's gone.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You got a full one over there, just smoke the full one.
We live from the BatCave.
Bro,
That nigga crying, he laughing so hard.
I'm crying.
hey,
So the Niners won.
get the bread.
49ers won.
Add a vision for the 49ers
Oh
won.
shit.
Cowboys is out. I already seen the meme.
So he lost $2 million.
She lost 2
Lost $2 million. Match
Leave me
back.
alone, bro.
$2 million.
That
That's
shit was funny.
gone.
He lost $2 million.
$2 million. He probably got
Got
100
him on the
on
BatCave.
Donated that shit.
Oh, hey. We need that old nigga on
Need a
here.
business.
He ain't the business. No affiliation. He's M-A-C-K. He's M-A-C-K. He's not affiliated. He's not.
Oh, that was hilarious.
He's not.
I'm gonna say that.
Look, Ben's checked in.
He's not one of the hilarious.
What up, man?
KT checked in.
Millions, man.
Man.
You said TK?
TK.
What up, KT, man?
Hey, that nigga be on the damn.
Hey, Benz, you gotta come back, bro.
Benz don't want it, man.
Give him a couple of bars.
I'm not gonna do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he ain't get paid. I ain't get paid.
That video was hilarious.
But
Nigga tell me I was boosting it. I was not boosting it. That was natural reaction, bro.
Well,
Like
yeah.
right now.
But yeah, man.
I'm
So
still crying. I'm trying to get
SV, man. Glad to have you back on here again, man.
The event, you say what?
27, January 27th.
Yeah.
Next
This Friday.
Yeah,
Coming up.
What time? What time?
9 o'clock. Start at 9 o'clock.
Start at
Okay.
And at 2 o'clock.
You too.
Daughter, what's the numbers
Free to
on it?
perform.
Free to perform?
Oh wow, so just show up.
Yeah.
That's a platform.
Put me on the list.
I mean, shit.
I'll make you a beat tomorrow.
Put me on the list. I got one good song in me.
But yeah, man, artists, you know, once you get there, you sign up, you know, you can, you know, enter in for opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to win a big package from everybody who on the platform. You get to come here.
Tell them the package.
You get to go to.
They get to come here?
Yeah, we give them a BatCave interview. We
Oh,
give them
yeah.
for the BatCave interview.
I like it.
You
I
get to
signed up
come
for
here.
it. I don't know if I gotta tell you, my bad.
You get to go on Little Mo Films platform.
Shout out to Lil Mo Films,
Chilling
Chilling
Circuit. You know what I'm saying? You get a video from Who Shot Jenna.
Okay.
Shout out to Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy ain't shooting. Who shot it?
Hey, if I win though, do I still get all of this shit? I get to come on the back cage?
Yeah, if you ready, God, and you
So we get to change your seats over there.
Yeah, you sit over there.
I'm like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I just
Yeah,
But see, that's what I want to get back to.
Yeah.
Because I remember freestyling on the porch.
They gonna tell you shit.
I remember like going to different neighborhoods and shit, hollering at people who I thought would give me an opportunity.
Yeah, right.
They'll just give me a business card instead and tell me to call them at their office and shit.
Did not answer the phone.
Now they'll answer, but the conversation will be shit that they know I probably don't understand at the
Yeah.
time. And you know, they don't. It wasn't brought to where I was on my level. You know what I'm saying?
The game
Now
was
I'm
changed.
able to, you know, translate the industry to people in our generation. But you know, beyond.
Social media changed everything.
It did.
Yeah.
And what's crazy though, what niggas don't even understand.
We're the .com era though.
But that's
we're the
what I'm
.com
saying.
generation.
Remember when it started? Like when nigga remember when Soulja Boy like first went viral on YouTube. Like he was basically.
He was the first artist.
I hate to say it, but he was the first nigga to go
Soulja
viral,
Boy.
bro.
Soulja Boy.
I looked at that different too though, because I understood how
I'm saying he went on
businesses work,
MySpace.
how branding work, and if like say fan right here, say I start a brand.
No, he did.
I got 100,000, 200,000 to pour into it. He got a hit single. Feel what I'm saying? I can make it like my platform pop
It's
him
like,
out.
it's like, but I'm saying it's like master.
See what I'm saying? And people gonna come to me to sign up. To that's how United Masters working right now.
Right.
And different platforms. Everybody do the same.
If you got the followers, niggas are the
to where
niggas are
if people feel like they're getting
that's like
exposed,
Born Famous.
opportunities, They'll sign up, they'll do this, they'll do that, you know, and it's a way for business.
Music like the new crack cocaine.
High Off Life. It's a couple of them. High Off Life. Mike Sick.
Oh yeah, Mike Six.
That's our next move.
What, Mike Six?
No. Well, motherfuckers send us their shit to post it. Cause we got them numbers, man. Shout out, hey listen, follow us. We almost at 800 followers. We trying to hit 1K, man. We trying to hit 1K. 1K, and they'll send us a $10 gift card to Walmart.
How much of it do I get?
We get $5 a piece.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
You can have my $5.
Well, $5. You can have mine.
Hey, y'all get that shit to me. I got 5 kids.
You don't get paid the same as the host? The fuck?
We get 2. We'll take 4 a piece.
Hell no. What the fuck?
The chick just got small.
It's a team, nigga.
That shit just turned to 133 a piece.
You broke again. But my SB, tell me how to get in contact with you, man.
I'm everywhere. You can type some shit in at SB the God, SVTHAGOD. Everywhere on our platforms.
Even on OnlyFans, SB the God, feet pics.
I'm about to go on there for real, but I'm gonna be giving out game. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be giving out real game.
And feet pics for the right
showing
choice.
people how to go to these venues, how to lock down contracts, how to flip your money, and how to get money.
There's a lot of people doing that on OnlyFans, though. I will say that. There's a lot of people that.
Shit, I know a sports bettor that made $1 million in the last year.
OnlyFans.
You gotta think though,
right here.
man. A lot of
OnlyFans.
sacrifices going to this industry, and if you getting real game, bro, in real time from people who done experienced the shit on the fly,
Well, you
how
gotta
to
track
conduct
record.
yourself in meetings, how to get artists to do shows.
And when you got a track record like yours, it definitely, man, that resume says a lot. You know what I'm saying?
His voice, the credentials.
Yeah, I
That's his
mean,
word,
see,
man.
when you grind and you put energy into what you do, shit happens.
Right.
You might be here to do this and this happens.
Especially when the product
Or
is
you're here to meet him and meet him too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just working in the field alone,
That's how I met, man.
Like,
So-
that's how you gain respect from people, because over time.
After what you just said, man, that's real shit. Because it's like the Valley Boys had me come out. Just pushing the brain. Steve, they want to come on the show.
Shout
too.
out to Steve Madeline too.
Yeah, he want to come on the show. Steve, just hit me up, bro. You know you good.
Nah, yeah, Steve.
He
Steve
pushing
was
the
real,
new
you know
group
what I'm
now,
saying?
but-
Steve was one of the ones who understood as well. You know what I'm
The
saying?
network.
As far as how to, put teams together and marketing and events.
Muddy Waters.
But what I say, he had me come out, give me an opportunity to push my brand artists. Lil White was I met Lil White, one of my favorite artists, General,
Right.
and Killer Mike.
Right.
So when I met that whole situation, I get contacts definitely with everybody.
Right.
So, I done reached out to Killer
see
Mike
that now.
a couple times. I done reached out to Killer Mike, and it turned into him reaching out to me, asking me some stuff about the clothing line, and me being able to put my brother in a position to design the merch for Killer Mike's brand, and he designed the shit for Run the Jewels and the new Run the Jewels dunks coming out all off of that connection. Cause just being able to move around, and that's true. You got to nourish. Yeah, Goose. Yeah, you got to
It's
nourish.
about relationships.
Yeah, it's all about relationships.
And, man,
Your network is your network. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And like I said, the social media, you know what I'm saying, it changed everything for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, I was blessed that, be able to take people along the journey. See, it's one thing to do shit, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if don't nobody know nothing about it, and wasn't nobody
Right.
there to experience it with you,
Right.
and
Right.
people didn't see it in real time,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't hit the same.
No, right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was blessed to, what I knew, I told people. And what I seen, I invited you to experience it too. And
I done seen you kick a dough down like literally.
Well, we went from rock the mics to shooting pool with Bone Thugs and Harmony and Bankroll Fresh.
I done,
And
like,
we around these people.
Nigga,
You know what what I'm saying?
Nigga,
Like,
we would be somewhere.
they're there.
Right.
Be somewhere.
we
And
grew up
bro be
watching.
like, shit, nigga, I'm gonna go over there. Listen, no, he over here talking to niggas, mingling with niggas. Niggas walking with him. I'm like, damn, hey, bro be on this shit, dog. Like,
I mean,
for
and
real,
then shout out to all the
Underground
people,
takeover
shout out to all the
salute.
nail workers,
Huh?
shout out to all the people
Underground
who
takeover salute.
Underground takeover,
sponsor
man. UGTO,
events,
bro.
you know,
For sure.
I know
Underground
how the
salute.
relationship went. You know, we all get older and we got kids and you know we got other shit to pour energy into aside from our career, and we got a better understanding of our career and our brain and how to manage relationships.
Nigga learn as he went.
You know, so you know, ain't no bad blood nowhere. You learn as you grow, and you know, and just we fortunate. You know, we still here.
Yeah.
And we the most consistent brand ever in Chattanooga history. Like everybody had their run,
Right.
but we the longest. We've been here 15 years.
And niggas, but
Consistent.
niggas
We
break.
go to jail.
And, but even if
We
niggas
didn't
want
stop.
to admit it, they'll branch.
I mean, even when I was in jail though, I was still doing shows.
Man, I know niggas personally where I know, but then nobody know who nobody was, and you like, nah, he with me.
Because I understood.
But I'm just
even
saying,
if they didn't understand,
but niggas,
I did. You know what I'm saying? I understood the importance of how they value that later on in their life. Regardless of how they feel about me personally.
Use a nigga to say, man, you gotta pass it to somebody.
Well,
you
yeah,
don't want it to stop with you.
I knew in order for Chattanooga
For
to expand beyond Chattanooga, we had to connect to that circuit. See, that's why I go all the way back to you understanding what Chattanooga really is. You gotta know about Bessie Smith.
Right.
And you gotta know about how the location.
And a monkey ball.
And we an hour or two from everything.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You can put $100 in your car, go to all through Alabama, all through 423, the area code. You go all the way to Johnson City, the Tri-Cities. We done shows all up through there. We done Northwest Georgia. Shout out to Northwest Georgia.
We rode to Savannah.
The whole 75, 285, 24. That's us, man.
Like just,
Nobody ever really valued seeing the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Seeing the importance of Cleveland. Seeing the importance of South Pittsburgh. Seeing the importance of the small cities that bordered us coming together. Because that's not Atlanta. We're not Atlanta.
No.
You see what I'm saying? We're not Atlanta.
We our own
So
central
we
hub.
had to form our own, because when you go to Detroit, you got the no-fly zone. You gotta holler at people. When you go to Texas, you gotta holler at people. When you go to Atlanta, for the most part, you gotta network in certain circles to get certain people in Atlanta to respect you, your credentials. You'll get robbed down there.
Yeah.
You'll get, you know what I'm saying? Niggas will try you. I don't give a fuck how hard you think you is.
Right.
So if you don't have a certain type of respect, man, and you don't stand on certain shit happens to you in this cloud atmosphere. Cause niggas are always looking for to go viral off some shit.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta move accordingly in this shit, but bringing everybody together and then helping them establish their own identity at the same time is what, you know, made it a good
They
time.
created all type of platforms like
Man, we appreciate
Oh, you can't go to Dalton, Cleveland, none of these places, and them not
like
feel
niggas,
proud of
like
they
even
all
Ziggy's,
us on our
like
shit.
niggas didn't know what the fuck Ziggy's was.
I didn't know so.
Nigga, until we start like, but bro was the one kicking them doors, man. Like for real, like where wasn't no motion, wasn't nothing going on. This thing, you know, no. And I'm talking about motherfuckers from North Carolina, Alabama, Georgia, Florida. Like it used to be crazy, bro.
You'll be surprised,
crazy.
like who feel like you in their hometown.
Yeah.
And don't got no plugs or no major distribution.
But cause of social media,
no graphic design.
these motherfuckers know who the fuck we is.
No studios, no radio stations, and no, you know what I'm saying? And our music scene was still of a young age. Like we didn't have a lot of DJs. We didn't have a lot of And because of my network, yeah, I could have hired major DJs. Duh. My first single was with fucking DJ Plug and Swamp Izzo.
Mm-hmm. Major.
Like, I ain't coming on no regular shit. So it's just like, but I got my thrill out of inspiring the next generation of these avenues and these jobs and these, these departments. I knew, I understood the importance.
Nigga inspired other niggas so you can do that shit yourself.
Yeah, hell yeah. Cause niggas want to sign you. Niggas want, I never tried to sign nobody. I never tried to do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I would ask you if you want to put in on the show. Now, depending on your expertise or your experience, they come with feelings. You might can't lose no money how I can lose some money.
Mm.
If we split a show at $2,500, we make $1,000 back.
Right.
It take a certain type of nigga not to point no fingers and to be ready to do it again this Friday.
Right.
Yeah,
Or I'm gonna say you stole some money. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna post some type of salt on the game because I know you don't fuck with me no more. Because I acted unprofessional. You see what I'm saying? So it just certain shit happens in this game, bro. When you trying to fuck with folks,
shit was so crazy.
You take it for what it is.
Shit was so crazy, like to the point, like I said, bro literally taking the show on the road. So of course, nigga, I'm with you, nigga.
Can you imagine if when we was growing up? Cause bro, I don't give a fuck if these niggas performed at the Howard Auditorium. I'm there.
Right.
This is when I'm growing up. Like I'm a fan of everybody. Right. I know all the labels, Silverhawk, RC. I'm friends with these people. Right. Darius and Scooter, Davis. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm friends with all these rappers and shit. Right. So I know the history of this shit. Right. Can you imagine if all these people went on tour? Mm. Like you had them campaigning individually. Yep. Like they'll go do some shit on the road. But can you imagine if the whole Chattanooga represented?
Nigga was bringing niggas together.
You know what that'll look like?
You know what the artist
underground takeover.
Exactly.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Most definitely.
Man, SB, man, we appreciate you, man.
I got one quick story, like that. I say, like the shit was like this, bro. Niggas had to be there. Like, bro, we out of town. We in Dalton, nigga. I swear this shit happened, bro. So, bro, got the VIP session and everything. You feel me? I come down, right? Of course, I got my little booty bandage with me. Shit's about showing my boom. It's a dope. You got some other niggas performing too and shit, right? So I'm chilling. I know I hear bro snapping on these niggas, right? I was like, bro. He like, I said, what's going on? He said, man, the nigga scared to talk to you, bro. He said, yo, man, just say something. I told him, go over there and say something to him.
because this was the thing.
Y'all in the VIP together.
It's not that nobody never made it out of chat. Well, that's the thing. But it was primarily because niggas didn't know how to find their fans. Mm-hmm. I'm taking these people to places.
It was
they like,
bro.
They know me for real? Yes, nigga. You didn't know how to read
your
statistics on your page. Yeah. You didn't know how to check your analytics to where you hide it. I'm not just doing a show in Huntsville for nothing. Right. I'm not just doing a show in Dalton for nothing. I'm not doing this shit for nothing. You see what I'm saying? I see the vision, and the vision bigger than niggas know. And I'm gonna tell you the vision. I'm gonna let y'all in. This is an exclusive, right here, okay?
Boom, live from the BatCave exclusive.
Okay. Back when Bessie Smith and them were doing shit, white people had to do. Up until our generation, we never seen so many people be in charge of their brains, their movements, blah, 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 right? Okay. Now that we know the business, now that we know the structure, we're able to see how the city takes advantage of us, per se, with the River Bend and different festivals and how we see basically how we've been confined to nightclubs the last 15 years.
It's because of social media.
No.
But I'm saying now you can just say,
No. I'm gonna tell you.
How do I rent out a venue and then it'll pop up?
No. But that's the thing. But at the same time, we don't have the credentials to acquire the space. Because I'm going to tell you something. Where they had a river bend, publicly funded. All us pay out our taxes for these spaces. The Coolidge Parks, the Miller Parks. We can do some shit there too. If we have the right credentials with the right insurance and the right brand. Right? All us got LLCs, but we don't think further than that. We don't think to get non-profits and how to apply them to where we can make our own partners and put them on the board and pay them and build. We can do a river bean. We are the river bean. They get our ideas from us unless they just do some formal shit for real. They gotta listen to the river road.
Our river bean used to be the river road.
I almost had a foot in the door. They were doing the Bessie Smith strut. Okay, they canceled it. They were finna do something called the Big Nine Festival because commemorate Ninth Street. And then okay, was Ninth Street. Okay, they were gonna hire me to appoint artists. All us was gonna get paid to do it. The people who bought the Bessie Smith ain't white. So what they did was pay themselves with the funding, which made them not be able to pay us. I can show you the contract.
No, we don't have to see.
No, we don't have to see.
No, but I'm telling you how we come from a city where this is our city.
Well,
we're born here. We ain't able to make the money here though to change our lives to where we're not bickering over Friday night down here on the corner. We can do these $1 million events like they do off our own funding, making money off our people because we the ones gonna make sure it get to where it needs to go.
Right.
So that's a seed I want to plant on here. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's something I'm acquiring, but the next generation might watch this and be like, oh damn, okay, if I apply myself in certain manners to where I get certain licenses,
you gotta move.
I can hire my own family. You see what I'm saying?
I got a cousin that's a
bro who can't get no job because every job he get, he lose it. He don't know how to function on pub, but he listen to me.
No,
I can hire him.
He can't work a job because he's too busy editing videos on his phone.
I can hire him, and I can pay him more than what he's supposed to get paid because my business says I gotta write off $250,000 a year.
Yeah, natural born camera.
I gotta spend this.
It's a budget.
I gotta spend this. Why not give it to my own people instead of letting the white man do it and making us figureheads to go against our own people? You feel what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, that's real shit.
Because that's what they do. They come in, they find movements like mine, they find movements like yours and yours and yours, and they hire your friends to go against you and help them with what you talk.
Your friends go against you.
And they do, they go.
And that's how I almost got boxed out. I'm too smart.
Niggas say you out for $2 an hour. $2.
So I'm giving y'all some real
$2 more an hour.
Man.
$2, dog.
What the show tonight? SV. Again, the younger, bigger, no bearded version of myself. We thank you. And everything you do for the culture, for the city. Man, just come and sit down with us, man.
Yeah, man.
Motherlinger, January 27th.
January 27th, 9 to 2.
Man,
This Friday.
Keeping the ball rolling. We got whole new business fronts, whole new ideas.
Pull up, sign up.
Whole new opportunities for the next generation because that's what we're focusing on, the up and coming. We see the new influx of talent. It's cool. Chattanooga's cool now to come to.
Right.
You know, it didn't always be. It wasn't always like that. You had people who passed through and fucked with us, but as far as people coming here and we the star of the show, we the spots to go to. This Friday.
Wonderland. This Friday. Sign up.
It's on
the next day. BEC Awards.
BEC Awards. We on the black carpet, 3 to 5.
And February 4th, February 4th, we at the Slim and
Huskies, MLK.
Got a star-studded show. We go be the guy, we'll be in the building also.
Let's be the guy in the building.
Live for the BatCave, y'all.
Thursday nights.
Appreciate y'all. What's that?
At Miller Park, Bamanuga wings.
Bamanuga wings, got me some goddamn chicken.
Get them wontons, man. Get that Bamanuga sauce. Appreciate it, man. That Bamanuga sauce hitting, man. Hey, Bamanuga wings is going down Miller Park.
We live for the BatCave, y'all.
Start adding some more days. Live for the BatCave. We out this bitch.
I didn't know y'all put